so it kind of leaves you wondering why his parents are suddenly being horrible to him and what led to that.
Yeah. Because it could be something that he's done, or it could be, that they are like that, or it makes you wonder what the story is behind the story.
So do you think it's a good opening sequence, like it doesn't reveal too much of the plot, but it makes you want to carry on watching?
It certainly asks questions about, there are questions there.
Why he was there on his own, wandering, camping out.
Different clothes. Yeah, he didn't look quite so comfortable in what he was wearing.
Not when he was out in the field.
Yeah.
Actually, they used the hat, because they used a hat when he was out in the field, and I know it would have been cold, but it made him look very different at home with his hair all out.
Yeah.
He even looked very different.
Well, maybe that was also because he didn't. Maybe he was thinking that people might see him.
Yeah.
That
disguise.
He needed to look different in order to cover the shame of having to leave home. Because maybe his friends and his neighbours and his family think that they have a normal life. So he's just covering that up a little bit, maybe.
Anything to say about like the use of props? Like when he was out in the field, all he had to eat was like a packet of crisps and like an apple.
Now this looked like something he would grab out of the cupboard on the way out very quickly.
Did it make you think it was planned? Because maybe he would have had a thermos and a Primus fire.
Yeah.
So it was like it perhaps wasn't permanent, because he didn't have things that are going to last, are they? They were like quick fix things.
Quick bit of food.
So it perhaps didn't look like he had planned to go. It was obviously a rash decision, although obviously he had the tarpaulin and had the know-how to...
It takes 2 minutes to grab a tarp and a couple of bits of rope.
Yeah, it could be something he'd found. But he didn't, food-wise, he didn't look very prepared for...
No, it looked like that would be a night.
Yeah.
A night out, and that would be it. And maybe that's what he was sort of hoping that's all it would be.
Yeah, his parents would come find him.
Yeah.
Take him home.
Maybe that's what he's hoping, that they'll come and find him and realise they miss him.
Yeah. Maybe he just didn't have time to think and just had to get out, and that was all he could think of getting. Because they had the apple at home, didn't they? Yeah, the apple as he was going to school or wherever he was off to. So that was having the same food, but obviously he seemed more relaxed getting the apple in the house, whereas that's all he had out in the field.
So do you think there's any points of like criticism, anything that I could improve on before like my final edit and stuff? Did you enjoy it? Did you not enjoy it?
I like the use of the opening sequence. I thought worked really well. Maybe the mum and dad could have that scene where the dad strikes him on the back. Maybe there could have been just a few more seconds of build up towards that, maybe. But I think we got the essence of what they were trying to, what was being trying to put across. That the parents, didn't want him there, basically.
Did leave you wondering. I wanted to know more, really.
Cool. So, any more points of criticism? Anything I could do to change it, to improve it?
Maybe on the big screen you'd be able to read your text a little bit
Yeah.
Because your text is quite small. It's really effective, the small on the big black, but whether it could be slightly bigger, possibly.
Or maybe it's just the type.
It might be.
It might be that, or change the brightness of the
whiteness.
of it, so it might not be quite so. Change it to bold rather than.
No, I don't think it needs bold. Just tiny bit bigger. Not loads bigger, but.
No, because I think you'll lose that.
Yeah, I think
that space. That black space.
But maybe on a bigger screen it wouldn't be so small.
No, maybe not. No.
No, everything's good. Music, I liked.
And the title looked good
Nice.
as it was as well. The title was
Mhm.
good. Typeface
Yeah.
was good.
And the title of it as well.
Good.
Cool. Well, thank you very much.
It was a
Thank you.
pleasure.